we were watching on Patrol Live, and there was this scene where like two best friends or two friends, maybe not best friends, two friends are riding along. I guess they were at some party or something, and one of the friends get like super drunk, and he has like a switchblade, and like he tries to kill the other friend. Like,
Damn.
he's like, "I'm gonna kill you," and he like tries to kill him. But like he's held back and he doesn't kill him. But the cops come and they ask him, "Do you want to press charges?" Now my question is, if I got drunk and tried to kill you, I didn't. Are you gonna press charges on me? Knowing I was drunk, I was zooted. Like I had alcohol and cocaine, so I was zooted.
Okay, so this person had alcohol and cocaine. So in other words, this is what I heard you say. You had truth in you, serum in you, and you did what was holding you back from when you're not. So I'm like this. Yes, your ass is going to jail. We can talk about it through the glass when I come visit you and be like, dude.
I mean, as long as you ain't draw blood, I think we should be good.
Yeah, I ain't drawing no blood. I mean, well, hold on.
Shit.
He had a little stab. He had like a little poke, but like nothing like life threatening or anything like that. But I mean,
Chris, I'll be like, Judge, Chris ain't telling the truth. Greg tried to kill him. I would tell on you.
yeah, no. I mean, he admitted it. Yeah, I mean, well, the guy who, but I mean, I'm just saying. So you press the charges, Josh?
Yeah, I press charges.
On me?
On your brother,
On
Kill
me?
me, man. You trying to kill me.
brother.
Trying to kill me.
I was drunk and high.
Guess so?
So?
What's I got to do with anything? Like,
Wow. But
You
you
know
know, in my
excuse.
right mind, I would never try to kill you. I was out of my mind. There's no grace for just being out of your mind.
No, because you let me know that there is a such thing as a wrong mind for you. So I'm like, oh, that changes things.
Wow.
because that means that you might do it again. So like now I gotta warn you. This is like my punishment.
Yeah,
Like,
you done changed up the nature of our relationship. You can't drink no
Yeah.
more. Can't do coke no more.
can't do coke no more. So now like
Can't do
you gotta sit there in the corner because you can't do this stuff no more. You gotta be the designated driver now all the time.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, but what if I say I'm dead? What if I say I'll do that? Like, I'll never drink again. I'm never gonna do. Obviously, I'm high right now, and the cops are asking you right now. So, like, I can't make no promises because
Yeah.
I'm still zooted. So, like, you just press the charges. That's wild to me. I would
Yeah,
let
just-
all of y'all have at least one attempted murder before
Yeah,
I press charges.
I think one. I think we all deserve one.
At least
Okay,
one.
okay, so
I can
let
try
me-
to kill y'all if I wanted to.
Thank you,
You
thank
would forgive
You get
me.
one try.
one try. You get one try to kill me. Yeah,
Josh,
yeah,
they crazy. They crazy right now. Hey, look,
All right.
you get.
I'm
you
gonna
get-
test this theory. Then I'm gonna try to kill you to see what happens.
See, because my thing is
Let's
this.
see if it,
What's
let's see
the
if we can be
repercussion
cool.
if
We
you-
can do
But
this
now-
podcast again.
now-
You
now it
also
sounds
need to get drunk
premeditated.
and do cocaine, bro.
I know,
Like it's
I know.
like you're not. It's
Now-
not just gonna be like
Yeah. Now it sounds
walking up to
premeditated.
me
But
just
my thing is-
straight
my thing is
sober
this.
and trying to kill me.
So you
Exactly
gotta look
right.
at the flip side though. If you succeeded, then I ain't here to tell no story. No, you kidding it, bro.
But I mean, if you succeeded, then it doesn't really matter. You already killed me, so I mean,
Right.
yeah, the charges are gonna get pressed. But I'm saying, like, if
me-
you didn't succeed and you know me, and you know my natural state is not to try to kill you. I'm clearly like outside of my normal state of being. Y'all would
Then that-
literally send me to prison for the rest
I would-
of my life.
Yeah,
off
then
of-
that's at
I'd be
the
like-
point.
I'd say like charge him with like disorderly conduct, but don't
Yeah,
charge him.
I hope I can tell the charges.
Like, can I pick
Let
the
me
charge?
tell you what
Charge-
charges he should get.
No,
Yeah, let me pick the
This nigga tried to
charges.
disorder me. This nigga just tried
Let's
to
get him
disorder
some,
me.
Let me get him a
public
disorder.
intoxication, maybe some
Yeah,
jaywalking.
Yeah,
You know, you gotta go
Nah.
straight to attempted
yeah,
murder.
yeah. Let's not go straight there.
Let's give him a weekend in jail.
I'm gonna give you all the references. I'm gonna be like, he wasn't himself, and this, that, and the other, but da 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 da. But you gonna get down manslaughter or whatever. What's the term? I don't know. You gonna
Misdemeanor,
get something.
misdemeanor. Yeah.
I need 5 to 10 just to forgive you.
You
but
gonna
we
pick
could
something
we
wild,
probably couldn't
You
be
go-
friends though.
You go-
Even if I didn't press charges, like we couldn't be friends after that.
You talking about
Okay, but
literally
you
a
also
simple
have the
murder?
option. But you also have the option to drop the charges the next day. So like, if I can like apologize and let you know, like, bro, I've never wanted to kill you before. That was not like a thought that I've had before. It was just
That ain't long
like
enough
that.
for my
I
blood
got
pressure
some
to come back down.
really
Nope.
good Colombian white, bro. Like it was primo, bro.
Then you walking around with weapons, man. Like what's going on,
okay.
man?
It's a pocket knife, bro. Like,
So I
come
give
on,
you-
dog. It's
So
not
I
that
give,
serious.
I give it to you if I have the full scenario of this was like the movie The Hangover, and it was just on some hawked up shit like that.
Yeah, it was just like a random out of my
Yeah, somebody
mind.
roofied you and you wasn't in your right brain.
Yeah, I wasn't in my right mind. You
be
know
like,
me.
dude, but you had to do some other stuff leading up to that, bro. You can't your max can't just be you tried to off me. It got to be, bro. You was running down the street naked. You was I don't know. You did something crazy, like, and I'm like, yeah, he did all of that stuff, and he tried to stab me.
Were we arguing? Like, how would you try to kill me? That's
Well,
what
I mean, we
wanna
were
know.
okay. So they were at a party. And he was like getting belligerent with the other guests at the party, right? So like he was clearly amping up, and like as they were trying to get him out of the party and get him in the car, like that's when he tried to, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill everybody in here, like because he was because it was those two friends and a girl, and the guy the guy friend said he wasn't gonna press charges, and the girl said he would. She was gonna press charges because he actually did try to stab her. So like, she's gonna press charges. But I mean, you know, I just thought it was interesting because like I asked
So,
Preston,
all
and
right.
he said the same thing y'all did. Like he was gonna press charges.
So like, for Chris, like, he don't kill you, but like he stabbed you. Like you get blood. Just blood.
Oh, that was my first thing.
now-
Like, yeah,
now
if he
you
draw,
pressing
yeah,
charges?
if I'm cut, yeah, I'm pressing charges if I'm actually cut. Like, yeah,
But like, but if you don't harm me, no
if he
harm,
just
no foul.
if he just waving a knife around, like,
oh yeah, bro, everybody. I kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
yeah, you just doing
Yeah,
that.
doing stuff like that. Okay, yeah. Like if I feel like he ain't serious,
No, he attacked him. I'm going to like the dude
the way
tried
Chris
to
did
kill
it though,
you.
like Chris was like, hey, like you were
You
serious.
gotta wake up and you
I
gotta
kill
wake up
you.
in
I
a
kill you.
you gotta wake up in the hospital like, man, what did
Yeah.
I do? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta have some form of amnesia. Like what did I do? What? And
Yeah.
now I'm like, okay, he ain't mean this. Like I know, you know, I gotta see some form of.
So
grin
if I
in
wake
your
up and
eyes.
say like, did I kill the nigga? Did I get him?
Yes.
Then you know
Yes.
it's a problem.
Nah, you going to jail, sir. Oh yeah, ooh. And that's why I said if you trying to kill everybody, and I'm just one of the people that you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like-
I was.
like,
yeah, he was
yeah,
trying to
'cause
kill
you
everybody,
hopped
not
up.
just you. Yeah,
Because you know, even if you trying to break up a fight, sometimes you get swung on just because you trying to break up a fight or something like that or whatever. But and I can see two drunk people arguing with each other, trying to break up. Like, nah, bro, I'm trying to protect you. Nah, man, you wouldn't let me get him. You know, all that type stuff. But if we just like the way you described it, we just riding along, and all of a sudden you just like, yeah, this nigga, no, what you doing? Yeah, you go to jail, bro. It's got to be a storyline to this.
dang. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad I asked. Now I know where I stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
murder.
soon.
Yeah,
No
murder is
murder
not.
chances.
Murder is not okay with me.
Yeah, murder's not, yeah.
Attempted
Attempted
murder is not
murder,
okay.
no waving no knife around me, no gun around me. Yeah, that's not cool. We got problems.
See, you couldn't be Chris's friend in the early 2000s. He would just pull a knife on you just cause.
Did I?
pulled
That's
a knife?
Yeah.
I did.
You
The
had
fact
a
that you
podcast
just
about
thought
it.
about it. The fact
like,
that you
did
just
that?
looked up to the sky and said,
See, and he had no thoughts about it either. That's why he don't even
like-
remember it. Like,
I got some pocket knives. Yeah, it probably happened. I got some pocket knives.
ain't no problem. It definitely happened.
You doing some coke, Chris, man? What
Nah.
you pulling out knives, man?
Haven't done coke yet. Yet.
Yes. Hey, man. You never know what tomorrow might bring.
Moral of the story is don't do coke around Greg, I guess. Or no, don't
The moral
do
of
coke
the
around.
story is the moral of the story is everybody who's a great friend of mine gets one shot to kill me. You get one try. You come at the king, you best not miss though, because if you try to kill me a second time, I will press charges.
There you go.
All right. I guess all we get is one shot. Let's start the show.
It took me about 5 seconds to get that. Like, oh, okay.
Oh man. Welcome to the Brothers and Friends podcast show.
In the
Whatever.
We're here.
Hey, bro. Bro.
Yes, we are in the building. We're one down, but we again, like I say, the show still must go on. What up, Greg?
Turtleneck.
I think nobody wears no turtleneck in this podcast. But what up, Chris?
What up, crew? Happy to see everyone and happy to be seen.
What up, Gary?
blessed, black, and highly favored.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed, we are. We are going to start off with a good topic today. What you got for us today, Greg?
So recently, a tour was announced with TLC, Salt and Pepper, and In Vogue. It's called the It's Iconic Tour. Tickets have gone on sale. And not soon after that tour was announced, TLC's Chili stepped into the mess. She reshared a video of a conspiracy theory video about Michelle Obama being born a man. She later posted a video explaining that she didn't do that on purpose. Obviously, she loves and respects the Obamas. She voted for them every time. And that she accidentally hit the reshare button because those buttons are so close to all of those other buttons in the corner. Which is true. Yes, where that button could be is very close to other buttons. So later on, it was discovered that she has donated some money to some MAGA organizations, not thousands or anything, but a few $100s. And she came out with a response, basically saying that, like, oh, actually, you know what? Let me read the statement because I want to make sure that I give her her proper statement. She said, and I quote, "I want to be clear. I am not MAGA and do not support any of the many policies that are causing great harm to the American people. I made a mistake. Too many make. I did not read the fine print. I thought I was supporting causes against human trafficking and for veterans, two things I care deeply about as my dad is a veteran and everyone knows I love children. I have learned a valuable lesson and ask for grace as I navigate this. Love, Chili." So, I gotta ask, brothers and friends, first question. Who do we think will replace TLC when they get kicked off this tour? I'm kidding. Do we think they're going to get kicked off this tour? And overall, like, what are your feelings about this? I mean, I know, like, a lot of us grew up having strong crushes on Chili. Even my homosexual ass knew she was the sexiest one in the group. So, like, I had a crush on her. How do we feel about this now, seeing her in this light?
Well, I'll start. Yeah, being a TLC fan, and of course, I do enjoy the way she looks. It's I don't know. It doesn't surprise me anymore that these celebrities are in line with the Trumps, but it's another one bites the dust, I guess. But yeah, I do think they'll get kicked off the tour. To answer your question, if sounds like, again, I didn't know till we talked about this that they had a tour coming up. So I didn't know it was so much backlash by people not going to the tour now. So yeah, I think they will probably get kicked off the tour. So sucks for T-Boz though. Like, dang, she got kicked out too. What they do with TLC with just her?
It's just T.
Yeah.
Just a T.
Just the T. No, I think I'm kind of. I don't know. I'm a little bit conflicted. I'm a TLC fan. I was actually Left Eye before Chili, but Chili is easy on the eyes as well. And I'm kind of on the viewpoint of, okay, should artists be able to just have their own political views, right? But I get it if it's something against what they are projecting that they stand for. You know what I mean? If they're saying they stand for something, but then all of a sudden they're voting against that, or you know, supporting something that's against that, then I get it. You know, but I believe, you know, in America we're able to have a viewpoint of our own. You know, I don't have to agree with your viewpoint, you know, that sort of thing. As far as them getting kicked off of the tour, it would just be based on what the backlash is, you know, how harsh the comments and things were. It sounds like she was trying to backtrack them at least, versus other artists that just double down like, hey, I'm getting paid, so whatever, you know, or this is my view. And it poses a question to me too, like, okay, because I'm a social media fumbler too, where that's why sometimes I don't post a lot, because I might hit that post button or that share button that I ain't supposed to, and I'm like, oh no, how do I get this back? And being in the public eye, is that always viewed as like, but you shared it, you know, or can a person mess up? That's what
I mean, the thing is, she says she was scrolling through, and so my question is, like, what's up with your algorithm that video would even be in a video that would come across your algorithm? I don't get those kind of videos. I've never seen a Michelle Obama is a monkey video, or Michelle Obama was born a man video, or any of them. It's just weird that, like, that would show up in your feed, especially knowing who you follow politically. Like, she says she's not MAGA, but she follows a lot of people on Instagram that are in that MAGA universe, Tommy Lauren being one of them. So, Chris, what you think, man?
Yeah, when I first heard the apology, if Gary used the first one, I thought of, like, yeah, this sounds like a Gary apology, like accidentally hitting repost. But no, I'm not surprised. Yeah, she did say that. She said she's not tech savvy. Yeah, so I'm not surprised by the backlash, because, you know, I think she was the one that wrote Red Hat Special back in the day, man. So, you know, I'm not surprised.
Oh, not Red Hat Special. I give you the Red Hat Special.
But no, I don't think they deserve to be canceled, because, like Josh said, T-Boz is the other half of TLC, and she does support Black Lives Matter, the Democratic agenda. So I think it's unfair to kick them off the tour just because you know, that other part of the group is a MAGA supporter or a Trump supporter. But my issue was her apology and her backtrack. It didn't seem genuine. It seems like someone from the record label or someone from the tour is forcing her to do this apology campaign. So that's where I stand. Kind of like I agree with Gary. Like, if you you know, support Trump, you support his views, you know, you donated to his campaign, that's fine with it. You know, like, you're an artist. You're not a representative of me. I don't vote for you. You're just an artist. I can compartmentalize your artist's views and just, you know, appreciate you as an artist.
But see, here's my thing. I don't buy it just because this is TLC. This is the same group that sold 10 million records and went broke. And they told America they did that, and that happened because they didn't read the fine print. So you mean to tell me that, you know, 20 plus years later, you're donating hundreds of dollars and you're still not reading the fine print? You lost all of your money before, and you're now donating money to support veterans, but you didn't read where your money was going. it sounds like bullshit to me. I would respect it more if she would just say, you know what,
Yeah.
I am MAGA. I have a financial incentive to make sure that, you know, I align as a Republican. I'm gonna get tax breaks. I need to support my family. I'd rather you say any of those things than sit up here and lie to me just so I will buy your little funky tickets. Cause I mean, even if I was going, I'm going to see En Vogue anyway. So like, I'm not coming really to see you. So you ain't got to lie, Chili. Just be truthful.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a pickle because it's like you danged if you do and you danged if you don't, right? Business savvy would tell you go with the popular, you know, political statement, but at the same time, do we accept apologies anymore, or is it more just like
we talked about
don't show?
we talked about the Kanye West apology a couple episodes ago. Me and Josh, I think, aligned, and we said, you know, Kanye deserves another chance.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, so Kanye, I think, is in a different category than Chili. Kanye didn't accidentally
Because his apology letter was a full page versus hers was just a tweet.
So his apology was like, I apologize for what I did on purpose and aggressively said versus oops, my finger slipped. You know what I mean? And hey, I know how it looks, but no. You know, because I'm pretty sure if each of us, our search history got exposed to the world, it'd be like, oh, so you're a Christian for real, huh? You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? It's like, no, really, I went down a rabbit hole one time. One night in Jersey, I'm sorry. You know, that type of thing. So I do give that much grace, but at the same time, it would have been different if you got her on an interview or something and she really is going in like, nah, you really MAGA. Like, you really, you know what I mean? And I can't really even destroy her for having her own political opinion. You get what I'm saying? But I do, long as it ain't like she's out here promoting something different. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, I'm promoting all black stuff, but then at the same time you MAGA. It's like, all right, now I can get an educated choice not to support you. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting take. Only because does it matter? Like, if they don't promote it, does it matter what a celebrity's political stance is? To me, it does. Like, in these times, just because this is such an abnormal political landscape. We have Trump, who is like a danger to civilization as we know it. So it's not like, oh, I'm a Republican, I just want cheaper eggs, so I'm gonna let you live. It's not like that. Like, you are clearly supporting someone or an agenda that is attacking the very people who have supported your career. So it's one of those things where, like, we look at artists like Snoop, like Nelly, like Kanye,
Sexy Red.
Get it sexy.
Yes, we look at artists like that and Sexy Red, who have like relied on the black community to support their music, and yet they're aligning themselves with a clear racist, right? And it's not hyperbole, it's not an opinion, it's indefensible. So like, how do we rectify that, especially with like a Kanye West album coming out? I feel like it feels like the community is already ready to hear the next album. People have said like, oh, it already feels like the old Kanye. So I can already tell that people are ready. They just are biting at the bit to get this new Kanye West album. And it's just like, where are the standards in this community anymore? I feel like if R. Kelly came out of prison right now and dropped the album, niggas would love it. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Do we not care anymore? Do we, like, Do we even believe in cancel culture? Is that even a thing?
Nope. Step into Love 3.0. Watch. As long as people having a good time, it doesn't affect them. I think that's how we're spoiled in America. Like, as long as it don't affect my Starbucks, then it's not hitting home for us sometimes. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm conflicted with it because I'm like, I do feel like the artists are individuals and they have the right to their own political opinion, but I had to do it where it hit home for me, and so I'm a big Jill Scott fan. So if Jill Scott all of a sudden just had one of her concerts, put on that red hat and said, ah, yeah, that would be a bad day for me. I'd be like, oh no. like, no. And I could not support it. I couldn't support her anymore if that was the case. Even though I feel like she does have the right. But, yeah, the type of person that she portrayed and thought spoke of, I would think that, no. That would have been a big shock. So I think the same thing with Chili. It would be like, the way you stood up against other things. Because TLC, if I'm not mistaken, was kind of like a going against the grain kind of group when they first came out anyway. So to see her have another view. But then one last point.
I mean, it is kind of against the grain.
Then one last point is we are talking about, when we talk about these artists, people in upper tax brackets that like they sometimes their stuff, their views on the line with may not align with some regular everyday folks. So as Dave Chappelle once said, he said Trump is not talking about the poor whites, he's talking about me. Meaning he was rich. So rich people.
Excuse me. Jesus.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be
Make
great
sure
for
I
a
edit that out.
podcast.
Rumpa pum pum.
Edit that out. I ain't do my warm up like y'all did. I should start doing that. But anyway, I would say that, well, first of all, when you list those artists, I don't know if I put Snoop and Nelly yet in there because all they did was perform at his inauguration. Are they truly blown like MAGA supporters? Like,
and that was gonna be my question.
MAGA supporters,
Right.
or are they did they perform in the inaugural? Now,
Yeah.
I don't.
Now when Chrisette Michele performed for the inauguration the first time, the black community gave her hell. And her career has not returned or, rebounded since. So, like, if we need to keep that same energy because, I mean, at least when Chrisette did it, it was just the beginning. She didn't know how bad it was going to get. We got Nelly and Snoop who clearly know what had happened. And they went and performed shucking and jiving, in my opinion. So, like...
Right, now, I'm not trying to say what he did was right or wrong or whatever. I'm just trying to say, like, there's a difference between you giving me money and performing for you and me being a supporter and I'm voting for you.
I think there is a difference. Yeah, I agree
That's a
with Josh.
difference.
I think there.
So
there is
I would not.
You think they performed for him and didn't vote for him?
Just because, like, if I vote for you, you already won, and you give me money before, I'm like, all right, well, you already won.
But my thing is, then you become the token because you didn't vote for me, but you just got a whole bunch of your supporters to vote for me because I just used you. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, and that's
you
fine.
Have this vast audience,
and that's fine. Like I don't, but just because you perform for him, I wouldn't call you a supporter. Like Nicki Minaj, that's a supporter.
Yeah.
That's
she's out there.
You're out
She's
there,
out there
publicly.
vocal.
Like
Yeah.
Trump has already been elected. He already won at this point. So now you're
Nelly
paying
and
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg
aren't.
and Nelly.
Nelly and Snoop aren't new artists in the game. They know what it means to put your name on a flyer. Like it's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna go do gin and juice for MAGA supporters. Like, girl, you in the wrong room anyway. Like those people don't want to hear
I
your
get
shit
it.
anyway.
I get
so,
it.
Like,
I get it.
act
But
like
I think
I'm just here to
difference,
perform.
though. But there is a difference between you being a supporter. Like Trump ain't out there every
the
day
thing
with
is
Trump.
like,
trying to
But
get
you
people to vote
know,
for
but you
Trump.
know that once you perform for that group, that the community that supports you is going to hear about that. And if you aren't saying, neither one of them have said I'm not. They said I perform because I wanted to perform. They haven't denied that they're not supporters. And so my thing is like if you are going to align yourself and you're not going to deny it, then I know what time it is. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like, oh well, maybe you just went to go get a check and you actually voted for Kamala. Nah.
Well, it's like, you know, those athletes that go to the White House, they get an invitation to the White House and they say like, I'm going to the White House because it's an honor to be invited to the White House, regardless of who the president is. You know, it's that same type of argument. I'm going to perform at the White House because, you know, it's the White House. This might be my last opportunity to be invited to the White House. Maybe that's, you know, Snoop's thinking.
I get what you're saying, Chris. I'm gonna have to push back just a little bit on it. Those people have won something, and that's an opportunity to go to the White House, right?
Mm-hmm,
okay. The Nelly, like people like Nelly and Snoop, since we're using them, have a choice now. Okay, it's not like, oh, you've been invited. Do I go perform for the president or nothing like that before? You know, if you go before, like Greg was saying, they're not new to the game, so they know with their name and stature, if you are used on whatever marquee or whatever, then you are supported. Whether you like it or not, you being used as a token. You used as a token. It's like your cachet now is going to be used for their platform, especially during a political season. You get what I'm saying? If it's not a political season and this, that, and other, but even still, you kind of use as a pawn. You know what I mean? Because then that gives the racist white people that excuse where it's like this. Okay, no, we can't be racist. We had Snoop perform for us. We had Nelly perform for us. How can we be racist? That sort of thing.
I get it. I just feel like there's two different things in performing and being a true blood MAGA person. Like, again, like I said, Nicki Minaj is full blown out there. I feel like Snoop and Nelly aren't like, hey, let's tweet about Make America Great Again. They did one performance, that was it. They didn't do anything else. So I feel like I don't put them in the same category. Yes, I think what they did was wrong. I won't like say like, oh, I'm going to excuse that. I don't think that. I think what they did was wrong, but I won't put them as full blown as what Nicki Minaj is doing.
So with Snoop, like, but so when Snoop had all them tweets the first time around talking about how corny it was to go perform for the president and this, that, and the third.
Preach, Greg.
And then to literally turn around and do the same thing that you just said was corny. To me, you
corny
cannot
now.
divorce the two. You can't divorce the two. If you had that mindset 8 years ago and you knew those moves were corny, you know that shit is corny now and you doing it anyway. And like, I just wish it's a shame, honestly. Like, as much as I don't like Nicki Minaj, like, at least she had the guts to be like a true Trump supporter, right? Like, she came out, she licked his orange boot and did what she needed to do. Like, her and Kanye are like the only two who have like really kind of put that dumbass hat on their heads and really kind of push forward, where everybody else is kind of like trying to play with the community. Like, you want it both ways. You still want us to support you,
Absolutely.
but you also want those tax breaks, right? And it don't work the same way, right? Because like, our neighbors are being deported, but you wanted to save a couple $100,000 on your taxes. So like, I'm sorry, I won't be pulling up to that tour until TLC is off of it. I won't be listening to that Kanye West album until like he really truly makes an amends with the community. But I feel like a lot of times we just kind of take these moments and we just excuse their behavior. Like Snoop and Nelly both know, like, both of all, first of all, both of their careers are over. But like, if they still had like a thriving career, this is the moment where, okay, we're going to be quiet. We're not going to perform for Trump or anywhere else. We're going to wait like 2 years, and then we're going to pop out, and the hood going to love us again like ain't nothing happened. Because that's what Kanye did. Just go away, be quiet for a minute, come out with an apology. Here's my new album. and we're just gonna eat it up.
I will be at that table eating it up because I do want to listen to the Kanye West album. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord. No, I agree. I agree with Greg. I can trust my friends. I can even trust my enemies to be my enemies. The people that's on the fence, them the people I can't trust.
I mean, like, what do you want to hear out of a Kanye West album that's gonna make anything he said in the past okay?
Yeah, I'm like Kanye went too far. Sorry.
I just want to hear some good music. So if he's playing good music, I'm gonna listen to it. I don't do it until you commit a crime. This is why I don't put R. Kelly in this situation because R. Kelly committed a crime. So now it's like, well, I don't support that because you committed a crime and your music is about that crime. So now I won't support that. Now if Kanye West is out here talking about MAGA this, MAGA that in his song, yeah, it's gonna throw me off. I ain't want to hear it. But if it's
he said that he just didn't put a rap beat to it. That's all.
I don't
right,
know,
but
I
if he
feel like
says that to his music, yeah, it's gonna throw me off. I'm not gonna listen to it.
So if he
feel like
says it just talking, that's different than him saying.
Because I'm not supporting what the MAGA he's saying. I'm supporting the music you're coming out with. So,
Okay, but if the money that he's generating, see, that's the same thing we had about the R. Kelly thing. I can't listen to R. Kelly because of what happened with the victims, right? But at the same time, that same money that Kanye West is making, he's supporting MAGA with. So it's like, what?
there's clearly a difference. I mean, just like you said, like you have to support your political views. Your political views are your political views. I can't change that. But if you're out here raping young women, kids, and then you're putting it in your music, that's a crime.
Okay,
And I don't want to listen to that
being
type of music anyway.
So being a MAGA supporter is not enough for you to stop listening to an artist's music. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
It's
Kanye
not.
has to rap about deporting children in order for you to.
If Kanye does something, if Kanye is deporting kids, and he is out there with ICE deporting kids, yes, I will not listen to that music. Why would I listen to a music about you deporting kids, and you're with ICE deporting kids? I would not do that. No, I'm not listening to that music. Just like I say, if Kanye West got music that's out there and it's all about how much I love Donald Trump, I will not listen to that music. It's not good music. But if you have good music, regardless of who you support, I probably will listen to it.
I just feel like there's so much good music out there. I don't know why you would force yourself to listen to.
I'm not forcing myself.
I don't know why you would open yourself up to listening to an artist who doesn't recognize your humanity. This is a black man who said slavery was a choice, bro. Like, a black man said slavery was a choice.
He did too much. So it's the same thing like with, and I hate to do this, but with Target. So you still gonna shop at Target even though everybody else is like.
A lot of black people still shop at Target.
We talking about you. No, just,
I've been to Target like once since that happened. And first of all, what's they said we were done anyway with it. So I don't know where we are with
that's
it.
a whole nother
So,
subject. He is
so-
not the speaker for black people.
he isn't. But when do we stop with Target? Like, I don't understand. Like, the same thing with all these other stores that we boycotted in the past. I've had this argument on this podcast multiple times. We stopped all these boycotts. Starbucks, H&M, all these stores that we have stopped or boycotted, we go back anyway. So
It sounds like you have a defeatist attitude. Like, I give
Slavery's
up.
gonna happen anyway. Let's just. No, just.
I have no attitude. It is what it is.
All right. Well, we will be looking for the news when Kanye West has on a mask. And that one black ICE agent.
Yeah, you let me know when Kanye West deporting kids and he's listening to music. I will stop listening to him.
Oh my God.
Man. All right. I mean, luckily, like, there's no like real artists that are bringing good, valuable art to streaming services. None of them are really coming out as MAGA yet, so I think we're good for now. Maybe.
Which
I
I
don't
think
know, man.
too. Which I think too. That's a. I think that's where my original point was. Is we probably shouldn't even. Your music should be to a point where we don't know what your political. You know what I mean? Beliefs are, unless you are promoting your political beliefs. Now, once it's out there like that, then hey, you know, it's fruit for the vine.
Yeah, and if those are your political views, just hold fast to them. And if you
Yeah.
don't believe in them anymore, it's okay to say that, but you have to acknowledge that, like, that's what you believed at this point, and this is what you believe now. Like, if you want to convince people that you've grown and that you actually care about the people who you expect to buy your album, but see, like, I also don't believe that Kanye West is like O.J. Simpson. He is no longer a black artist that is relying on black people to support him. So, like, he has tapped into, like, a whole different demographic he's gonna be fine regardless of whether myself or anybody on this podcast listens to that album. It's frustrating, but it's where we at.
Chris, you want anything else to say?
I think it's been said. I think we're all on the similar page of, you know, if you're an artist, like Gary said, you just move in silence, do your art. Like you kind of compartmentalize the art from your views. Because I'm trying to think if like, you know, Alicia Keys obviously would not be a Trump supporter because of how she moves and her ideals that she's talked about. But if she did came out and say, or, you know, people brung the receipts and said, oh, she did donate to the Republican Party, like, I still think I would be able to compartmentalize her political views from her art.
And see, that's different if her, I guess, art or music or whatever was like, I guess, symmetrical, like neutral, just, you know what I mean? So, like, everybody loved Stephen and Labor Love until they realized he was raping girls. You know what I mean? So,
Because, like, the most recent example would be like Joe Burrow, Bengals quarterback. He loves UFC, and apparently, you know, him and Trump connect on those UFC events, and like he took a picture with Donald Trump, and like at first, you know, like I don't, he's not out, you know, Joe Burrow is not out there as far as, you know, who he supports or what his views are, but he is vocal about like supporting underfed communities. His foundation donates to homeless shelters, blah, blah, blah. So you would think those views align with a Democratic agenda, but he's out here taking pictures with Trump. So it's like, it conflicts.
yeah, but I don't see. That's where I go. Okay, you can't judge, like, just because I took a picture with Donald Trump. I mean, Now, would I in the climate? Right
See,
now,
I don't like that either.
See?
I don't like
See?
that either. I don't like
But
that
could
either.
you-
because
you just said-
you can't
I know.
say because I can't perform for it, but you can take
Exactly.
a picture with
I
it.
can take a
That's,
picture.
That's,
Right.
that's the same thing to me.
Yeah,
That's the
So
same
I-
thing.
So I view that as like, okay, let's say we were at the same event. You said they was at the soccer event, and I met. Now you're thinking of it like this: the president, like you were saying, invited to the White House. The president.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have a chance to go just like a celebrity. I don't like Tom Brady for real, but if Tom Brady's standing right next to me, I'm gonna have 10,000 people like, why didn't you take a picture with him? You know, okay, take a picture with Tom Brady, whatever. It doesn't mean that I align with everything that Tom Brady is like. I hate the Patriots. you get what I'm saying?
And so
I don't-
Snoop
I
can
think
say that
that's
same
what-
argument. Why
No,
can't Snoop say that same argument?
Snoop support. Now, if they was to plaster that thing on a billboard where it was like this.
And Trump is, he is plastering that out. He tweeted that out like, oh look, Joe Burrow with me.
So this is my thing then too. It'd be kind of what Greg was saying, like, okay, knowing your cachet or whatever. So like, if in a political season, if you know it's going to be used for that type of game, that's the context I would use. Not just you just happen to be in the same spot, or you know what I mean. Like even Chili, I was the one that would be like, I give her at least the fighter's chance of the slip of the thumb. You know what I mean? That like on the share button or whatever. It's like, okay, it could happen. So I don't think, and she redacted it. So it's like, okay, I give you that. Like if Greg can forgive me for trying to attempt murder at him one time, I can forgive Chili.
But see,
Or
the
at
thing
least
is
slip it one
like
time.
nobody's like taking pictures with Trump because they were at the same party, right? Like they're not clubbing at the same places. He's the president of the United States, so to even get close to him, there has to be a desire on both ends to want to take that picture. And so if you cool with the people who support you seeing that you are aligned with this person, because every picture matters, man. Like you can't like once you reach a certain level, you're not just taking pictures with random people. You don't just see Trump across the room and be like, oh, that's Trump, I'll go take a pic. No, you had to decide to go speak to a Secret Service agent to then go and get a picture with Trump. Like it doesn't just
And
happen.
I'm pretty
So
sure
you
with
can
this-
definitely say no.
And I'm pretty sure with this, and correct me if I'm wrong, God bless my Bengals, but it's like, I'm pretty sure Trump wanted to take a picture with him. In the Secret Service agent. In my mind, that's how it went, right? And he's like, the president want to take a picture with you. All right. Yeah, it's the president. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want to believe.
I hope so too. I hope so too.
That still wouldn't give you credit though, because Trump asked you to take a picture. You would say yes.
I mean, Trump orange, the Bengals is orange. I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to find an angle where I can get Joe Burrow out of it. Let's get back to Nicki Minaj.
Well, blame Chris, and Chris threw Joe Burrow out.
I mean, I was trying to think. I'm trying to think of people I respect that would align with Trump, and Burrow was one of them that kind of was in the news. You know?
Yeah. I kind of see what y'all saying. Because before I would have been like, just taking a picture with somebody like let's say if they want to take a picture with you, and it's just like, all right, cool, and because he is the president, it's like, all right, I got a picture with a U.S. president, but I actually voted for the other person and this, that, and the other, and everything, because that's how politics used to be. It didn't matter, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It wasn't so divided. But like what Greg said earlier, I guess because the climate is so divided, like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, would you take a picture with Hitler just because he was Hitler? It is like, yeah, you got me on that. So it's like,
Yeah, so that was my only point. Like I respect Burrow as a player. I donated to his foundation because his foundation helps feed homeless and advocates for homeless children or whatever. So yeah, it didn't align. His foundation doesn't align with Trump's views, so it kind of threw me off.
So are you going to continue to donate to that foundation?
I have not, so ever since the photo came out, no, I have not, no.
but
But would you? That's the question. Would you?
Does the photo mean that his views align, or was it?
And that's my question. Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think his views align just because he took a photo. So I'm able to separate the two events. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's kind of where I'm at too. Like, I don't know if I am or not. And I was thinking while y'all was talking, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I haven't really listened to Kanye West since this whole thing happened, and like this is kind of like my opportunity. Like, let's see if I can, because there's not an artist out there who has either performed or came out and said they rock with Trump, and I went and listened to their music and see if I've owed my okay with listening to their music. So this would be my first opportunity to see if I am okay. So I will retract my statement and say, I don't know.
Wait, you didn't listen to Wayne's last Carter album?
No.
That's another one. And I mean, he was praising Trump all through that album.
Oh, was
And
it?
that's the thing too, is this like we kind of, it's weird. Like it feels like we kind of sweep men under the rug and we excuse their behavior when they go out and support Trump.
Would you-
But like when women do it, it's like a different kind of thing. Like I don't know. I think
do gotta
women are. Go ahead.
I do want to add something because I'm not sure if it's true with Lil Wayne, but I think it was Kodak Black or somebody who support Trump because Trump got him out of jail.
I
Do
heard
you think
about
that is a good reason to support Trump? Would you be okay with that? Because he did get you out of jail. I thought that was true with Lil Wayne. I'm not sure if that is.
To support?
Yeah, like Lil Wayne was in jail or he about to go to jail, and he gets him out of jail. Like, so do you? And now he supports Trump and he's a MAGA fan. Would you give him a pass on that?
No, not at all. I understand it. I mean, if you owe the debt, then now I'm like, Greg, just be all the way with it. Then you're a Trump supporter.
Right, but he did do something for you. Like he got you out of jail. Would you give him a
I'm
pass
cool.
on that?
I'm
I would
okay
say,
with you
I would say
saying
thank you, but I'm voting for the
Yeah.
other person.
You can say thank you. And you don't have to like push your fans to go vote for this person.
Right.
It's like, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So you got me out of jail, but you deported like how many people? Just off the, or whatever.
And that's the thing too, is like nobody that Trump has like let out of jail or whatever, nobody comes out clean. Like they all kind of have to pay a toll
Yeah.
to get out of there, right? Because it's like Lil Wayne, what was Kodak Black. There's been like other people who've like had interactions with Trump, Nicki Minaj, and it feels like they kind of have to pay this humiliation toll. Like they have to get out there and just pretend that they love Trump no matter what.
Stomp for Trump.
And it's like, bro, I'm cool with you saying like thank you for giving me my freedom. But to get your fans to vote is something different.
Right.
And I think that's what's wrong with America too, is that too many Americans follow what celebrities do instead of having a voice and a mind of their own. Like I remember like when people was waiting for Taylor Swift to figure out who she gonna vote for. Like why are you waiting for Taylor Swift?
Why?
What does that even
Yeah.
matter? You should already know who you're voting for. Why would Taylor Swift opinion of who she gonna vote for push me any way of who I want to vote for? It shouldn't. And that's what makes me mad about America nowadays, that we follow what celebrities do instead of having a mind of our own.
That's why I like what Dave Chappelle said. Like, why do I give a care what Ja Rule has to think about the hurricane and Katrina? You know what I mean? It's like we do depend upon celebrities way too much. And I heard it said you shouldn't meet your heroes or whatever because they're going to 9 times out of 10 disappoint you.
Hey. Well, I guess everybody and each one of us have a mind of our own, and we already know who we're going to vote for, right? We don't need no celebrity, even if it was Beyonce, influencing us.
Don't do that. Don't do that. See, why you want to do that? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Or Earth, Wind, and
'Cause,
Fire, and I make it fair. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you
don't do
throwing
that.
shots.
See?
Now you
Alicia
throwing
Keys.
We can talk about J. Cole too.
Hey, man.
Hey, no, I mean he's wide open.
Oh, all right, y'all. We out. Happy Easter. Go find them eggs.
Hey, anybody catch the verses? Tank versus Tyrese.
I seen the thumbnail. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but yeah, I think it'll be interesting.
I thought it was one of the most entertaining ones in the most recent ones. You know, they put on a good show.
And see,
It was
for a
like-
person that has not watched it yet, I'm just looking for the antics because Tyrese, yeah. Tank can put on the show. Tyrese can actually put on the show, but at the same time, Tyrese got a lot of antics too. And I know in some verses they do a lot of back and forth, a little showmanship, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, this is when it's gonna go left.
And so like that's what I was gonna see like when you watch it, but it felt like you know, obviously they were friends because, you know, they were supposed to do that TGT group at one point. But it felt kind of catty at one point. Like, are they being serious? Like how you, Gary and Greg be going at it at each other sometimes. It was like, ooh, are they really, you know, fighting here? Or are they just, they play fight. They play fight.
Well, I mean, you know, I get right. I definitely seen that. I feel like with Tyrese, there's like a level of buffoonery with him. Like he's always just kind of. Gary, I didn't say your name. I said Tyrese. I said Tyrese.
Could you? Why can't I be Tank?
You bald headed and dark skinned, man. You bald headed. I see where you was going.
Turtleneck on right now. Take off that damn turtleneck.
Hey, Chris, to answer your question before, we do be serious. So Greg just didn't draw blood. He be trying to kill me though. I never press charges because he don't draw blood. No, I'll just...
I didn't watch it, but I seen clips of it. I thought it looked like it was pretty hilarious. Like Tank, I've seen some of his interviews and stuff, and like he's funny. He's funny, and Tyrese is unstable. So like I feel like those two together will make a pretty good show. Like they should take that on the road.
Oh, I would.
Sure.
I would
get Genuine
in there
too.
I would go see that.
God,
Yeah.
no, Genuine to make it serious because they'll get pissed off. I can tell you that right now. That's one reason why the group was like, nah. So yeah, I can predict there's gonna be some antics on Tyrese's side, and like Greg said, Tank will throw in some funny jabs and stuff like that that's meant to be funny, and Tyrese's humor is just not the same. So
no,
he's
you want to see if Tyrese is gonna You want to see if he's gonna take any of this personally, because I feel like he was always kind of on the edge. He felt like I better keep singing this turtleneck just to like get this out. But I feel like on the inside he was seething.
He got cut. He got.
He was pissed. He was so mad. That's why he changed his clothes.
Was there an Instagram live later on after there anything like that? 'Cause that's usually what happens. Is Tyrese gonna go to the Instagram live and got to preach to the choir.
You know, like I didn't hear about. I didn't hear about the verse until like after like it came on. I was like, was a verses between them two, but I saw a couple of clips. But yeah, I figured it would have been a good. It was a good verses. I think. I do think Tyrese is buffoonery. He has a lot of buffoonery in him. He's I don't know. But I root for Tyrese though. Yeah, I root for Tyrese for some reason. I don't know why. Like I
don't know why either.
The best. I don't either. Like I do like a few of his songs.
The Coca-Cola commercial.
I like
walking on that bus.
No. I had no idea what
every bus ride.
Singing all loud and shit on the bus. Like, nigga, you don't shut the fuck up. Why are you singing so loud on the bus about Coke?
Coca-Cola. Yup.
I don't know.
America fell in love, right there.
I like some of his songs, so I've always, rooted for Tyrese.
I think they just put them together. I think they put them in competition together because they were friends, and so they were hoping for some theatrics there. Because honestly, I don't think they equate much as far as like vocal ability. I felt like
say more, Chris.
I felt like I know. But like, I felt like Tyrese, is there vocally, but like when y'all watch it, like Tank played a lot of songs he wrote, and so I didn't know. I'm not too knowledgeable on like the versus rules, so he was playing most of. He was playing a lot of songs that he wrote but didn't actually perform. So I thought that was like different there.
And I think that's what Tank is more famous for songs.
Yeah,
not for the songs he actually does.
Has his movie fame got caught up with his singing fame, or is it vice versa, or what?
That doesn't really play in verses, I don't think. And I don't think anybody's cheering for him because he was in Fast and Furious.
Well, it could be because they're fans of Tyrese, so then You get what I'm saying? Like some people could be like this. I wasn't a fan of Tyrese's before. Hadn't heard his music, but since he was in Fast and Furious, I started listening to his.
I think
I love it.
I think Tyrese's music and his movies are about the same
Just mid.
level.
It's like mid.
I don't think.
So
like
so
upper
like
mid.
this, so
I
like
think Tyrese is
crossover.
upper mid.
Would more people know about Tyrese than they do know about Tank? That's what I'm saying. Like that.
People know
yeah.
about Tyrese way more than they Tank. Yeah,
Because
Tyrese
of his
is-
movies,
'cause of his
not
music,
necessarily
movies.
because music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Baby Boy is pretty big in our community, so people already know him from that.
Why you go to
anyway.
Baby Boy?
Because that's his popular music. You say Fast and Furious. Baby
That's
Boy is more.
crossover, 'cause
But
that's
that's
more
more.
crossover.
That's more of our. That's more of us though. That's art. That's us.
Yeah, that's an us thing.
That's us
Yeah,
movie.
Baby Boy is a us thing. go talk about Baby Boy to your coworker at work.
I ain't gonna know that.
They ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
They know who Ving Rhames is, but they don't know who. Nah. They don't know who Jody is.
Jody.
Jody. They don't know about guns and butter.
Waking up cooking breakfast, butt ass naked.
This verse just took a left.
Oh my god, that is the funniest part of that movie, man. Like, why are you cooking breakfast butt naked, man?
He had an apron on.
He had an apron on.
Hey, you had to protect what counts. You had to protect what counts.
Shout out to Ving Rhames.
Dude, man.
Oh, my
Like, I'm
God.
waking up in the morning, you cooking breakfast naked. Thank you so much for listening to the Brothers and Friends podcast. Do you want to chime in on this week's topic? Well, leave us a comment for us to discuss on a future episode. But in the meantime, please follow us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. Peace.